what's going on? Time for that Wednesday word. Hope everybody having a good week as always. Um, Hope that this can touch you and make you feel even better than what you were feeling. I just hope that I can give you a little peace and make you get up and want to run around and just do things. So I think this one is a good word today. I needed it for myself as well. A great reminder of who God really is. The word came from reading Job 3:25. You get a chance, read it. It's a lot of Job letting you know, hey, maybe I need to just go and give up or just not believing in what's going on in his circumstance at that moment. He like, what's the point of life right now? All the things that he's going through. So with that being said, after you read that, he definitely has to come back and realize who's really in charge. So I say that to say and to lead into the Wednesday word, and it is but. B-U-T. But. As I go through the things I'm going through right now and trying to stay focused, trying to be with God at all times and trying to stay positive in the process. Sometimes it get kind of hard when things ain't going the way that you want them to and the way that you think they should. And sometimes you might forget and think that God has left you or he's not there for you. He's gone. Where he at? What he doing? Why he moving so slow? All those things. And we sit there and be like, dude, I don't know about this. I don't know if I keep taking this here. I got to go do something. But in the middle of it, you know God telling you to wait and just hold on. He got it. But boy, when you in the middle of it, it's so hard to wait and hard to understand why. God, why? I'm trying to do these things for you. I'm trying to talk to these people. I'm trying to be available. I'm trying to be within your church. I'm trying to just be within your will, Lord. But things ain't going the way I need them to. But in that process, if you just sit back, God reminds us as we're going through everything, as we going through it all and it seems like there ain't no other way out, all of a sudden there comes a but. Woo! A but I am God and I do whatever I want to and I got your back because I'm going to take care of you because you belong to me. That's about how it sounds. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Let me give you this reminder how great I am. Didn't I create? Didn't I do this? Didn't I do that? But every situation we go through, there's a but. And the but is God himself. He's going to take care of everything. So if you're going through pain, you're going through suffering in any kind of way, relationships not going right, and you start seeking God, just remember there's a but. If you just believe there's a but. He's coming. He's working. He already done worked on your problem before you even had the problem. That's the crazy thing. He already did it. He already took care of it. He already made it what it was. We just haven't made it to that point yet. So we feel like, hey, I ain't got time for this. But if we just sit back, if we just sit back and wait and let God do his thing, woo, his timing is always right. They say God is always on time. Even though we don't feel like it's sometimes, he always on time. Because when you think about, if I would have got this faster than what I wanted, There's no way I would have appreciated it the way I should. God already knows. He knows us. He knows us in and out. So that's why when we're going through, he gonna make the right moves. He gonna give you what you need. He gonna show you the things that's needed to be put in to get you what you need, the work that needs to be put in. But if you just remember as you going through, say, Lord, I ain't feeling this. But you are who you are. You are the one that can fix it. You are the one. Just remember that. Because the devil gonna try to play with your mind. He's gonna try to make you think that he can't, that God can't, that it's not gonna work. You're gonna struggle forever. That's not true. I'm coming to tell you that it's not true. I'm an example of how good God is. I'm going through right now as we speak, but I know how good God is. I'm gonna be able to show you again how good God is because he constantly keeps coming back. I promise you, even when I feel down, he comes back. As long as I do his will, I know everything is going to be all right. There's always going to be a but. So, definition of but. Used to introduce a phrase or clause contrasting with what has already been mentioned. Example, he stumbled but didn't fall. That example was good. I had to write it down because we stumbled, but we didn't fall. And then the crazy thing, if you fall, he will pick you up. He's going to come back and get you. He ain't going to leave you there. If you fall, he's not going to leave you. He's going to pick you up, and we're going to keep on going so we can get to the next but God moment. The Bible has a meaning, and it says, introduces the message of the gracious and compassionate intervention of God. If you read through it, most of the things that got butted in the Bible is God coming through doing his thing. They fell, but they didn't make it, but they complained, but he died, but everything in there that has a but behind it is God showing how great he is. So I just want you to remember that God is great. He's awesome. He's worthy to be praised. I promise you. One thing I ain't gonna do is lie to you. Please take it and run with it. So I'm gonna read a couple Bible verses today. Matthew 24:13. But the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. But the one. But the one. We gotta be the one. If we stand there, stand firm in everything that's going on, everything that's wrong, we stand firm, we will be saved. Don't give up. Romans 12:21. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Oh, man. Overcome evil with good. Proverbs 10:12. Hatred stirs up conflict, but love covers over all wrong. You can bring the hatred, they can do whatever they want to you, but God's love will cover all wrongs. God will take care of you. I keep saying that because he will. Genesis 50:20. Joseph tells his brothers, you intended to harm me, but God intended it for good. But God. There it go again. But God. Just remember, but God. I'm trying to tell you. Psalm 73:26. My flesh and my heart may fail. Here it is. But God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. So he's going to be a bud in your life forever. Don't forget that. Always remember, when you down on your last, say, but God. But God. But God. When people telling you you can't, but God. When things seem like you can't get up or you can't get by or everything's in the way, but God. Just remember that. But God. When we are going through, remember, but God. God is. You got to remember, but God is everything we need. God is loving, kind, all-knowing. He will never leave you. He will walk with you. He will talk with you. He will be what you need. A mother, father, sister, or brother, or friend. So when you feel lost, he gonna do everything it takes to let you know that he's there and he is who you need. But God. Remember, but God. He's there for us. He ain't going nowhere. When things go wrong, put this in your head. But God. God is love that makes me love, and I love you all. Have a wonderful rest of the week.